today I have something that's very, very interesting for you. I had gotten away from the eBay palettes for a while, and there was one palette that I saw a couple of YouTube gurus using. I saw it on Instagram, and they basically came from companies where I know that they were just getting their palettes, you know. So I was able to search, and I did find this palette on eBay. Now, most of the sites were selling this palette for $20 and up. I was able to get it for $9 off of eBay. I'll put the seller's name, right here, okay? And I think it's called Dressinghere. They had about a 98.7% rating. It did take a while for me to get this because it did come from China. But it was well worth the wait. So much so that I think I need to order another one. The colors are so vibrant, they're beautiful, and just overall they're just really, really good shadows. So I'm going, and excuse me if I sound a little bit nasally, I am sick. I'm trying to recover from bronchitis, so oh god, that's why I had to kick the makeup on today and put the smile on. I feel like ooh, but at least hey, I don't look like it. So I did just recently wash my hands. I haven't sneezed or coughed or anything. So I'm just going to swatch a couple of these so you can see how pigmented they are. This is one of the purples, and I'm barely touching it. This is the green. This is another green. Let's go for an orange. And usually the oranges and the greens and the yellows are the ones that are the hardest to stick up or to show up. Usually the blues and the purples are okay. So a majority of these are matte finishes. There is like maybe one satin finish, maybe two satin finishes, you know, but for the most part these are fairly matte colors. A couple of them have a little tiny bit of shimmer in it, but you can't go wrong with these colors. I would compare this palette, let me just look it up, baby white. I would compare this palette to Makeup Forever quality. Can't be beat. I would compare it to, what's another one? Inglots is really, really good. Now there is no makeup remover on, because you know how sometimes you get those, you know, ones from China and they kind of stain. So I don't have any staining, which is, you know, cool for me. But yeah, I really did like this palette. So let me tell you about the things that I love about it. You get 28 colors. They're all very, very vibrant, and each and every one is pigmented. There isn't one color on here that isn't pigmented. The price was, you can't beat it. For $9, you're getting 28 eyeshadows. You can't beat it. Now let me tell you about what I did not like about it. When it came packaged, it didn't come in a box. It didn't come with a list of ingredients. It just came like this, pretty much, and wrapped in a whole bunch of bubble wrap. So I don't like that they don't tell you what's the ingredients in these. Therefore, if you are going to be doing other people's makeup, I wouldn't use it on them. I would use this as like a personal product for me. And if you do, you better have them sign a waiver saying that they're not responsible, because, you know, it would have been cute if like there would have been some design or something, but hey, that's something that you can do yourself with, they have all that nice duct tape, so I am gonna put a, you know, design on this palette. The other thing is, you know, being that it does come from China, it does take so long. I think it took about 3 weeks for me to get this. Excuse me. It took about 3 weeks for me to get this in the mail. Which, if you look at the scheme of things, you know, your whole life, that isn't a long time, but when I pay my money, I want it right away. But that's, you know what you're gonna have to deal with when you're ordering stuff from China. But yeah, the biggest drawback for me was no box, no ingredients, but the perks well outweigh just those two negative things that I did find with this palette. But like I said, great palette, great staple, especially if you like bright, vibrant colors. And it's a good way to alleviate getting some of those bad shadows, because I'm gonna tell you right now, MAC's eyeshadows, their bright ones, are not pigmented. Compared to these, they're garbage. These are more along lines of Makeup Forever, and actually I find these to be a little bit easier to blend than Makeup Forever, and creamier. These are more like Inglots to me, and I love Inglots. It's one of my all-time favorite brands. I like MAC I do like their foundations. I do like their lipsticks and lip glosses, but I do think that their eyeshadows are very, what's the best word? Subpar. And these far exceed it, and it's a fraction of the price. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, if you haven't noticed, I have new lighting. So let me know how everything looks. The products. I invested in better lighting because you can actually see the colors of the stuff that I'm showing you. Like, what you're seeing is exactly the color that it looks like if you get it in person. So make sure you subscribe. Subscribe.